forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and also hit that bell for updates on videos and shenanigans by Smarvy Smart. Now enjoy the video. What's going on, guys? Smarvy Smarv. We're back here with another video. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop on this one. So Ralph, one thing I will say is RIP. I'm kind of gonna miss you, but in all jokes aside, in good riddance as well. I'm not saying that you were a bad hero, but you weren't really the best either. I kind of really enjoyed you during this episode because you actually touched up on something that me and my friends always talk about when it comes to the Flash, and the fact that Barry never thinks to kill his opponents. Ralph, if you would have killed DeVoe, you probably would still be alive right now. I mean, your conscience would be fried, but you would be alive. So that's just one thing that always matters to me. You know, Oliver kind of has to kill because of he has no kind of metahuman powers. But you guys do realize that if Barry had a desire to kill the bad guys, he would probably easily defeat him. I'm not saying that's not a bad moral to go by. You know, not killing anyone, that's actually going by good hero standards. But eventually, Barry, you're gonna have to kill somebody. And the fact that you taught Ralph not to kill somebody costed him his life. So I guess what I'm saying is, Ralph, rest in peace, but also in good riddance. You weren't the best character anyway, but I really am saddened to see how noble you were during this episode and the fact that you lost your life. So I hope Barry finds a way to defeat DeVoe on your behalf. I'm pretty sure he will. After all, it is his television show. Also, one thing that also made you cool during this episode is that you made a Thor and Odin reference. That was pretty awesome, man. But like I said, RIP, man. So I have to say, one thing that I really got out of this episode that really affected me was the fact that when Caitlin touched DeVoe, she lost Killer Frost. And you know, for a long time, we all witnessed Caitlin trying to get rid of her powers. And even during this episode, she was trying to find a way to control it. But you can tell by the look on her eye that she was deeply sad in the fact that Killer Frost was gone. I think she was finally coming to terms and being happy with the fact that she had powers. And she was finally starting to actually get along with Killer Frost. And it really hurts the fact that Killer Frost is gone. I sincerely really can't believe it. We just got her. I mean, we just got her from Flashpoint last season, and it literally takes less than 2 seasons for us to lose her. So I hope we eventually get her back. I mean, like we said, DeVoe hasn't given anyone the power yet. He could have easily gave it to his wife at the end of this episode, easily. But she could easily get it back, but for now, I guess there's no more Killer Frost. But on another note, it was really good to see that Caitlin was a bigger part of this episode. I mean, she's really just being tossed to the side, as we Snowberry fans and we original Team Flash fans like to say. She was actually used, her and Cisco. It was good to see that they were all a major part of the episode. It always seems like they're always tossed to the side. So that's another thing that made the episode really good. The fact that these three, Barry, Cisco, and Caitlin, were all seen fighting crime together. So the fact that these three were a major part of the episode made the episode that much more spontaneous. And another thing, back what I said, I hope we eventually get Killer Frost back so we can continue to get scenes like that. So guys, before I talk about DeVoe, I will say one thing. I guess as far as this episode, because guys, you never know. I guess my whole theory on Reverse Flash being Harry Wells last week is considered false, considering that he showed no signs of being Eobard Thawne. He called Cisco Ramon as usual. He didn't show any kind of urge to use his speed. But then again, he did prevent himself from using his speed for 15 years in the first season of The Flash, even when he had the tachyons. So, guys, I'm not saying that my theory is completely wrong, but as for now, I will admit, I guess I was wrong. But there is still a chance, because you know how good of an actor Eobard Thawne is. There is still a chance that Harry Wells is the Reverse Flash. He was still acting pretty weird during this episode. He was acting like himself also when Joe talked some sense into him, obviously. But guys, don't completely throw my theory away. I'm going to recycle it for now. But as of right now, it might be wrong, but I still technically think that this could be Eobard Thawne. So guys, if I'm not mistaken now, DeVoe has every single bust meta power. So guys, how do we defeat this guy? Well, I'm not saying we. This is not We Are the Flash. Come on now, I'm not on Iris West level. How is Barry going to defeat this guy? I mean, is DeVoe, and if you guys watching this video, I want you to let me know in the comment section. Is DeVoe the best villain Barry has faced thus far? I mean, we seen him face tremendous speedsters with tremendous abilities and tremendous speed, but this guy has literally 13 powers. How on earth are you supposed to stop this guy? Is DeVoe the best villain Barry has faced thus far? But guys, I'm not going to talk a hole in your head. So I would have to say a very spontaneous, sensational episode of The Flash tonight, even though we had to witness a death. You know, it was really weird because the fact that Ralph died on Flash 418, and then if you guys remember that on Arrow 418, Laurel died. So I kind of had a feeling that someone was going to die tonight. And pretty much after all the rumors, I later figured out that it was going to be Ralph. So even though I really half enjoyed you on the show, I will say, Ralph, R.I.P. You weren't the best hero, but you weren't a bad one either. I mean, but I also have to say, in good riddance. Because, I mean, I guess that's just what you're needed for. But, guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And for more videos on The Flash, hit that subscribe button. Stay out of trouble, guys.